Today we're going to talk about a simple drink that may help restore the health of your arteries. Because when arteries become damaged, the consequences can be serious. High blood pressure, blood clots, heart attacks, even strokes. But the real problem is something most people never hear about. Doctors often treat the symptoms, but not the root cause. Inside every artery in your body, there is a very thin layer of cells. This layer is called the endothelium. It acts like a protective shield for your blood vessels. When this layer becomes damaged, a dangerous chain reaction begins. The first thing that happens is inflammation. Your body recognizes that something is wrong and tries to repair the damage. But instead of fixing the problem, this repair process often creates plaque. Plaque is made from several things: calcium cholesterol proteins. And over time, this plaque builds up inside the artery walls. As plaque grows, blood flow becomes restricted. Arteries become stiff. Blood pressure rises. And the risk of clots increases dramatically. In fact, around 90% of heart attacks involve blood clots. One of the most important molecules for healthy arteries is called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps your blood vessels relax. This process is called vasodilation. When nitric oxide levels are high, blood flows easily. Blood pressure stays stable, and arteries remain flexible. But when endothelial damage occurs, nitric oxide levels drop. When nitric oxide drops, blood vessels constrict. Blood pressure rises. Inflammation increases, and the environment becomes perfect for plaque formation. So the real question becomes, how do we restore nitric oxide levels naturally? One surprisingly powerful factor is sunlight. Sun exposure increases vitamin D. And vitamin D plays a major role in nitric oxide production. But sunlight does something else as well. Half of the sun's rays are infrared. Infrared light also stimulates nitric oxide release. Another simple way to boost nitric oxide is breathing through your nose. Nasal breathing naturally increases nitric oxide production in the body. And something as simple as switching from mouth breathing to nose breathing can improve circulation. Magnesium is another powerful factor. Magnesium helps blood vessels relax. It balances calcium levels in the body, and it plays an important role in maintaining healthy blood pressure. But what if plaque has already formed? Is it possible to reverse it? There is a process called reverse cholesterol transport. This process allows cholesterol stored in artery walls to travel back to the liver, where it can be recycled or eliminated. A key player in this process is HDL cholesterol. HDL acts like a cleanup crew. It collects excess cholesterol from the arteries and transports it back to the liver. This is one reason HDL is often called good cholesterol. Exercise is one of the most powerful ways to activate this process. Regular movement increases HDL levels, improves circulation, and helps remove cholesterol from artery walls. But there is another major factor contributing to arterial damage: sugar. Most people consume massive amounts of refined carbohydrates every day. In fact, the average person consumes the equivalent of 50 to 100 teaspoons of sugar daily. Your body tries to protect itself using insulin. Insulin acts like a vacuum cleaner, removing sugar from the bloodstream as quickly as possible. But this system can only work for so long. After years of overload, the pancreas becomes exhausted, blood sugar rises, and the risk of diabetes increases. Excess sugar doesn't just raise blood sugar. It also gets converted into fat and cholesterol inside the liver. This contributes to inflammation, fatty liver, and endothelial damage, which eventually leads to plaque formation. This is why reducing refined carbohydrates can dramatically improve artery health. Low-carb diets help reduce liver fat, lower insulin levels, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Now let's talk about the drink that can support all of these processes. The drink is made from raw cacao powder. Cacao comes from the same bean used to make chocolate, but raw cacao is far less processed, which means it contains extremely high levels of flavonols. These flavonols stimulate enzymes that increase nitric oxide production, which improves blood flow, relaxes blood vessels, and helps protect the endothelial lining. Some studies even found that cacao powder can improve blood vessel dilation to a level similar to moderate exercise. Some people enhance the drink even further by adding beetroot powder. Beets are one of the richest natural sources of nitrates, which the body converts directly into nitric oxide. To make the drink, simply mix raw cacao powder with warm water, not boiling water, because excessive heat can destroy some of the beneficial compounds. You can also add a pinch of sea salt or magnesium. Over time, the compounds in cacao can help improve blood vessel flexibility, reduce arterial stiffness, and support nitric oxide production, which helps restore healthier blood flow. Of course, no single drink is a miracle cure, but combined with proper nutrition, exercise, sun exposure, and reduced sugar intake, this drink can be a powerful addition to a heart-healthy lifestyle. Healthy arteries are essential for a healthy life. Small habits repeated daily can dramatically change the future of your cardiovascular health. If you found this information helpful, leave a comment below and share your experience. And don't forget to subscribe for more science-based videos on improving your health naturally.